abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Hello, Hamora.
Revelio. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Revelio. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. Revelio!
Is the knee reversal
I recall the statue near Eindel.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Revelio certainly never revealed.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio! Revelio! Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! Incendio! Bombarda! Glacis! Confringo! Accio! Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Repulso. Accio. A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio. Let's be sure I'm not seen.
Using that girl's bite, I'm coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Only a whole student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Revelio.
I ought to pay that sticky little shopkeeper in Radiant Castle.
What are you, shy? I'll see more coming.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio! I'd better be sure I'm not seen. Revelio.
I ain't allowed back in Glad Rags on account of my light fingers. What?
Patrol!
I'm sure there's something there.
I take what I want.
Probably just the lads.
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. He'll turn on us first chance he gets.
Where did you go, coward?
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Survive this. To your knees.
You're going to it.
Back here!
Confringo!
Bingo!
Accurate! Protego!
Production!
Conductive, aren't we?
Confringo! Accio! Bombard!
Expulso!
Confringo!
You made a great mistake.
Accio!
Come on, you want break strike back?
Confringo! Bombarder! Confringo!
Expulso!
Bombarder!
Just warming up.
Expulso!
Stupid one! Accio! Incendio!
an end to that little shark dragger.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Revelio.
Come in here alone.
I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing.
Hey.
How did I get mixed?
Who's there?
I may go to Hogsmeade later. Still,
Ladies are so giddy when I'm around. I reckon I should call myself Billy Wig.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
when we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hog's Head. Or perhaps I'll just go now.
Revelio.
One wonders if one's life is indeed carved out by destiny, or merely the spawn of ill choices made along the way.
If it's that cat again, I'll...
I've robbed every traveling vendor that's passed through here. They never see it coming. Lower Hogsfield.
Revelio.
Yet we'd probably have more, wouldn't we?
Everyone in Upper Hogsfield shudders when they see me coming, and rightfully so. Got my eye on a few nearby hamlets. They're in more danger than they know.
What?
Perhaps.
Come back here!
Expulsion!
I'm not...
What are your fault, son?
Is that the best you can do? Child's play.
Afraid. Ha! You're easy at us.
Quite productive, aren't we?
Humans are valid.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
It's not gonna work. Using that girl. Up for her.
Potato! Reductor!
You would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Oh, what's the light on your eyes? Potato! You're a bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart?
Damn it! No patience for these things.
Not going up there, are you?
Good for you.
Die for that.
Bombarda.
Just the beginning.
Protego.
To your knees.
Tail black. Inspiration. Knew you were good for you. Explosion!
What are your thoughts on electricity?
Bombarda.
Expulso.
Perhaps you ought to give up.
Quite conductive, huh?
Expulso.
Expulso!
Glacier. Confringo.
This is not going well for you.
Glacier. Defender.
Might want to look up.
Confringo.
Expulso! 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 Expulso!
No one to share in my victory. Revelio. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Revelio.
Confringo.
Defendo. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Natty must be here somewhere.
Revelio.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Revelio.
My wand is somewhere in this room. I can tell.
Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. If If Natty couldn't summon Mr. Abe's wand from her cell, it must be blocked by something. Mr. Abe's wand! He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Abe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay. Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcrot as soon as you can.
Revelio.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
New instruments are expensive, you know.
Revelio.
Your generosity helped me afford this rather exotic snake contraption. Very Salazar, isn't it?
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. 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 Expelliarmus. Accio. Revelio. Lumos.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
Speaking of secrets, I do want to tell you why Victor Rookwood's after me. He's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock's after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig's asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps explain a bit about what we saw back at Horntail Hall. Of course, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. Even the centaurs won't know.
We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No! Never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran?
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Revelio.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice. Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse and fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
should investigate. Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. Propender! Confringo! Confringo! Whoa. Whoa. Oh. Confringo! Confringo! Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Places! Defender!
You will suffer. Showing off, are we?
Places! Confringo! Descendo! Potato! Stupefy! Stupefy! Defender! There we go.
Revelio.
Wizard kind will submit to us once the war is over.
Revelio. What do you have in store for me this time?
There's a hole in my pocket.
Revelio.
Show you. Never anything interesting around here. Little moon calf.
Leviosa. Confringo.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Leviosa. Defendo. Revelio. Leviosa. Defendo. Leviosa. Confringo.
Losing his stride.
Leviosa. Defendo. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Revelio.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were. Afraid to fight.
Such arrogance.
Leviosa.
I'll get you for this! Release me!
You don't know who you're playing with!
Expelliarmus. Imperium. Expelliarmus.
You've been tricked. How dare
Expelliarmus.
How nice of you to stop by.
Imperium.
At your service.
Expelliarmus. Glacier.
Yeah, you.
Defender! Rebellion! Defender! Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
You will regret coming here. This is almost too easy! You're like how?
Places. Ontario.
Almost.
Descendo. Glacier. Expelliarmus.
Descendo.
Glacier. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
I'm famished.
Glacier.
Stop by. No! I will make you pay.
Glacier. Defender. Revelio.
What was that?
Glacier. Defender.
I won't rest. Dead.
Glacier.
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Expelliarmus. Defender. Glacier. Descendo.
Much too slow. Stop avoiding me. Prepare to surrender now. Little magic tricks won't distract me.
Descendo.
You can't stop this.
Glacier. Defender. You've one less follower, Ranrock. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Descendo. Revelio. Also. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Repulsor. Glacius. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Repulsor. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Next time I see Pig,
Revelio. Pyrrhus totalis. Revelio.
Someone there? But you almost had a lucky shot! That was
Expelliarmus.
Kill spells glance.
I won't rest. Dead.
What an unfortunate disappointment!
Vicious plant!
Death.
Revelio. Defendo. Revelio.
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air refreshing?
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
A blockade. Hogwarts poachers are already here.
Revelio. Expelliarmus! Incendio! Repulsor! Revelio!
Could the Phoenix be in there?
Incendio! Revelio!
No, keep looking. You've seen how much you see. Just imagine a whole blooming bird.
In a castle.
It's been a while since I killed a unicorn.
I heard something. It's Totalis.
Someone's going to You! What do you think you're doing?
Protego!
You'll have to fight it, Phil.
Glacius! Defender! Repulsor!
No!
Glacius! Incendio!
No.
Revelio! Incendio! Protego! Stupid one! Incendio! Incendio! Revelio! Revelio!
Things can fly, can't
More poachers. How many are there?
So. Small.
Never understood laws. All they do is interfere with making a success of yourself.
Is that you, Roylance?
Incendio!
Leviosa!
Glacial! Defender! Incendio! Repulsor! Protego! Stupid Glacial! Incendio!
Thought we'd forget them.
Defender! The beasts are safer now. Revelio. The Phoenix. It almost seems as if it wants me to follow it. I need to find it before the poachers do. Incendio! Cubrito! Incendio! There it is again. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Glacial. Defender. Incendio. Revelio. Bombard. Glacial. Repulsor. Defender.
Incendio! Glacius! Repulsor! Defender! Revelio!
Little hypocrite.
Window. Glacius. Incendiaries.
Levioso!
Student.
Look alive!
Expelliarmus.
You'll need to be quicker than that.
Expelliarmus. Glacius. Window. Expelliarmus!
Coward! What are they feeling? Confringo!
Yes, they want to buy us. You will fall! No! What have you done?
They may want to move. Glacius! Expelliarmus! Repulsor! Glacius!
Blimey, I'm cold.
Defender! Expelliarmus! Repulsor! That was for Highwing. The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now. Revelio. Repulsor. Revelio. Expelliarmus! Incendio! Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Hello. I'm here to help. I can take you somewhere safe. It seems happy to come with me. I wonder if it could travel in the knapsack. Let's get you back to the room. Deke's going to be pleased.
Because I'm a poacher.
Did you find the phoenix?
Yes, Deke. And I rescued it from the poachers. I have it here. It's safe.
Remarkable! Well, what are you waiting for? Deke cannot wait to... My heavens! What a beauty. You keep it close. Professor Weasley and Deke were right to tell you about the Room of Requirement. Look at all you've done, and how many beasts you've rescued. A phoenix is safe now, because of you.
I couldn't have done it without your help, Deke. Thank you.
Deke is grateful for the kind words, and also grateful to have been of assistance to someone like yourself. Helping you do such good for so many beasts has given Deke a sense of peace Deke hasn't known in years. Deke will always be here for you when you need him. Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
sleep on my feet, I can.
Nothing pleasant about this coast.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time, it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends, for now. But I don't like it.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
Silent as...
Well, not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one.
Thestrals overhead. Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not going to trek up this mountain in silence.
Bombarda! I'm sorry we can both see Thestrals.
It's certainly not something I'd hoped we'd have in common.
Revelio! Bombarda! Revelio! Bombarda! Flipendo!
Kill any who trespass.
Wait! We should have some sort of plan. Revelio.
Over here. You fight about as well as a pumpkin.
Bombarda.
Protego. Defender.
Was that your best?
Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Repulsor.
Are you quite finished? You're pathetic.
Defender. Expelliarmus. Repulsor.
Up for a bit of fooling, are we? You won't get away with that.
Expelliarmus. Defender. Stupefy. Sendo. Expelliarmus. Repulsor.
They got what they deserved.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't. Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep going. Revelio. Revelio. Defender.
Ramrock's gonna make everyone pay.
Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that...
Revelio. Did you hear that, Goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Oh. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos.
I agree. Only good wizard's a dead wizard. Ranrock's got that right, and I'll be most keen to help him achieve his goals in that regard.
Glacius.
You won't survive this,
Revelio. Glacius.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Confringo. This must be it. Sebastian, wait.
Wait? For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lord Gok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it. That's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing. To find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lord Gok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Agreed.
Revelio.
Most goblins in my family work in the mines for one or other.
Revelio.
Who's there? Such arrogance. I'm...
Revelio. Revelio. So far, so good.
Charming. Spiders. How fitting.
Revelio. Defender.
Sendo.
Bringo. Imperio. Glacier. Defender. Bringo. Defender. Bringo. Glacier. Defender. Bringo.
It's as good as if I'd done it myself.
Revelio. Confringo. One nudge and that chest might have fallen.
Oh, I think 3 nudges at least.
Defender. These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner.
Revelio.
Confringo. Annoying little beasts, aren't they?
Revelio. A staircase leading here. Whatever for? Revelio.
I don't think anyone's been here for ages.
Confringo. Revelio. Also. Confringo.
Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much, if you ask me.
Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes.
You've seen rune symbols like these before.
Revelio.
Is finding these chests luck or instinct?
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
I'd imagine we need to find all 3 rune symbols to open the door. Can't get out of here quick enough.
Revelio. Sebastian, a journal entry. We should look for more.
Why couldn't she have kept all her journal entries in one place?
Nice team. Nothing like an angry troll to bring friends together. Revelio.
That troll certainly made a mess. Debris everywhere.
That was a piece of work. More than one. Revelio.
We couldn't jump high enough to reach that ledge if we tried. We need something sturdy to stand on.
Find something. A journal entry. Isadora was here.
I'm out of breath after all of those stairs, but the view, well worth it.
Revelio. Revelio.
Another barrier. We can blast through it, I'm certain.
Defender!
Can't be a dead end. Must be another floor above us. good news?
This journal entry sounds worrisome.
Revelio.
Repulsor. Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
Confringo. Revelio.
This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
But the triptych pointed us here.
Revelio.
Feel as if I should be fluent in runic language by now.
Repulsor. Revelio. Revelio.
Could this be another area Isadora created?
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here. I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
Revelio.
Another ancient magic passageway to the Undercroft. The final piece to the triptych must be here. The final canvas piece to the triptych. We've done it!
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this.
Revelio.
I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder...
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked?
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Not everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felgroth, the destroyed painting. It was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care. If at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Why did the keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
I found one of Ranrock's drills in a mine along the shore. I intend to destroy it. I'm tired of trying to reason with him. You're welcome to join me, but if I don't see you there, I will reach out when I return. I have something to give you.
Lord Got's getting himself into more danger than he realizes. I'd better find him.
Deke thinks you've made marvelous improvements here.
young today aren't willing to leave in the world. Too busy mixing whiskey, if you ask me. You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hello there, come on in. Plenty to look at here. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do.
In the Great Hall, I have come upon a difficult time, and I need a friend.
Are you familiar with the hamlet of Irondale? It's south of the castle. I think the cave that Doran wanted us to find is near there.
Revelio.